Today we are going to discuss the Stafford coat of arms. But before we get started, we wanted to let you know that we offer genealogy research service at our website. Please visit us at coadb.com. First coat of arms to discuss is blazoned or a chevron gules, crest, out of a ducal coronet gules, a swan's head erect between two wings elevated. This was borne by the Stafford family of Stafford. Ralph de Stafford, born in the year 1301, was the first Earl of Stafford and the son of Edmund de Stafford, born 1273, who was son of Nicholas, who was son of Robert, who was son of Hervey de Stafford, who died in 1237, who ultimately descended from a man named Robert de Toeni, however that's pronounced, who lived in the, looks like, 11th century, and he was governor of the Castle of Stafford, from which office he and his descendants assumed the surname of de Stafford. It was also borne by Humphrey de Stafford, the 6th Earl, who was created the first Duke of Buckingham in the year 1444, as well as John Stafford, who was created the first Earl of Wiltshire in 1470 and was the son of the first Duke, and also by Hervey de Stafford, born 1479. He was created Earl of Wiltshire again in 1510, so it was another creation of the title, and he was the son of the second Duke. And here we see Stafford Castle, I believe, or the remains of it. Next, similar coat of arms with the supporters of two swans proper, and this was the arms of Henry Stafford, the only son of Edward, 3rd and last Duke of Buckingham, who was created Baron Stafford in 1547, and in 1558 his title was recognized as carrying precedence from the 1299 creation from Edward de Stafford discussed on the previous slide. Another with the border engrailed sable, borne by Humphrey Stafford, grandson and heir of Humphrey Stafford of Hook. He was created Earl of Devon in 1469. Also by the Staffords of Blatherwick in County Northampton, who descended from Ralph Stafford, second son of Sir James Stafford, who was son of William Stafford of Bromshall. And, as we mentioned before, by the Staffords of Hook in County Dorset, Sir Humphrey Stafford of Hook, who died in 1442, was the son of Humphrey Stafford of Southwick, who was Sheriff of Somerset and Dorset, and he had son Sir Richard Stafford. Same coat of arms with a mitre stringed of the first in the middle for Edmund Stafford, born 1344, Bishop of Exeter and second son of Sir Richard Stafford of Clinton Campville, who was the second son of Edmund Stafford of Stafford Castle, the first Baron Stafford, who died in 1308. Another for John Stafford, who died in 1452. He was Bishop of Bath and Wells and the Archbishop of Canterbury, the second son of Sir Humphrey Stafford of Southwick, who was the son of Sir John Stafford of Amblecote. This one here has crest out of clouds, a naked arm embowed, holding in the hand a sword all proper for Stafford of Blatherwick, which we have already mentioned. Or a chevron gules, a canton ermine for Stafford of Mount Stafford in County Down, and Port Glennon Castle in County Antrim, and Glaspittle in County Louth in Ireland. Sir Francis Stafford was knighted in 1599. He was a privy councillor in Ireland and the governor of Ulster, son of Thomas Stafford of Bradfield, and he himself had son Edmund Stafford of Mount Stafford. Same coat of arms with a crescent for difference for the Stafford family of Leicestershire in England. This one has crest out of a ducal coronet per pale or and gules, a boar's head and neck sable. For the Staffords of Bradfield in Berkshire, Reed Stafford was a member of Parliament in the 16th century and was son of Thomas Stafford, who was son of William Stafford. Also by the Staffords of Marlwood in Gloucestershire, Edward Stafford, son of Richard, son of John, son of William, all of Marlwood, who was the son of William Stafford of Grafton and Chebsey. Also by the Staffords of Todenhoe in Bedfordshire, Thomas Stafford purchased the manor in 1477. He was the son of Anthony, who was the son of Sir John Stafford of Grafton and of Blatherwick. and also borne by the Staffords of Frodsham and County Staffordshire. This one has in the canton a lion's head crowned to the first for one James Stafford, found in a heraldic document dated around the year 1525. Or a chevron between three martlets sable for Stafford of Botham Hall in Derby. William de Stafford of Botham married Margaret Mellor in the 14th century. Later there was Thomas Stafford, born around the year 1662, who was son of Tristram Stafford. And Thomas Stafford sold the estate in the year 1704. Another featuring a king's head, full-faced, crowned to the first in the canton. Another or on a chevron gules, three bezants. Or a chevron gules between three satyrs gules, crest, out of a mural coronet gules, a swan's neck, wings expanded argent, ducally gorged to the first, for Stafford of Sydenham in County Devonshire, granted in around the 1630s. This one has a different crest, a demi-lion rampant holding in the dexter paw a dagger erect for the Staffords of Monkworth in County Durham. Not quite sure who it belonged to, but there was a John Stafford who owned maltings and a brewery in 1785, and there was also a John Stafford Esquire who died in the year 1867. Argent a chevron between three satyrs gules, crest a griffin's head, coupe proper. Argent a chevron vert for the Stafford family of Middlesex in England. Sable, three ragged staffs argent, crest a lion rampant or holding a ragged staff sable for the Staffords of Ballymacane in Wexford, Ireland. There was Hammond de Stafford, alive in the year 1335, and later there was John Stafford Esquire, who was High Sheriff in 1610, the son of Nicholas Stafford, who was grandson of Nicholas Stafford, who was the son of John Stafford. Same coat of arms, they tower, triple towered, argent for difference for the Stafford family of the Castle in Wexford, Ireland, who descended from George Stafford, who built the castle, and was brother of John Stafford of Ballymacane. Same coat of arms, a crescent for difference for the Stafford family of Ballyconnor in County Wexford, Ireland. Dionysius Stafford, who died in 1579, was sixth in descent from Hammond Stafford Esquire. And here we see the remains of Ballyconnor. Another crescent on a crescent for difference for the Stafford family of the town in Wexford, Ireland, who descended from Stephen Stafford, eldest son of George Stafford, a brother of Dionysius. Same arms, a mullet for difference for James Stafford. He was the mayor of Wexford in 1610, the son of Philip Stafford, who was the younger son of George Stafford. And now we get into some ones that we're not so sure about. We don't have a lot of information recorded on them. Either I wasn't able to find it, or in some cases, these are quarterings of other families found in Stafford coats of arms. Or a fess between three martlets sable. Argent a cinquefoil azure on a chief gules, a lion passant or. And lastly, per fess gules and sable, three crosses batay or. And if you enjoyed this video, please visit us at coadb.com, where we offer heraldic merchandise, high-resolution digital JPEGs, and genealogy research. Link in the description. Thank you very much.